Hello, Kevin.
Hello, teacher.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Zoom logged me out. Okay, I'm so sorry. Zoom logged me out.
Yes,
So back to what we were talking about. I said, where would the competition take place? Where?
in Đồng Nai, teacher.
Oh, in Domnai. Okay. So how long have you been playing table tennis?
Maybe I have played table tennis for um, since one years ago.
Oh, 1 year ago. You started playing table tennis 1 year ago. And how often do you practice?
I practice every day
Oh,
in
that's
the
great.
afternoon.
That's impressive. That's great. Okay, so I wish you good luck tomorrow and I hope you win. Okay, and you
Yes,
move to the next round. All
yes.
right, so you don't have to be nervous. You're going to do well. Okay,
Okay,
all right. So I'm going to share my screen now so we can start today's lesson. 1 minute, let me share my screen. Can you see my screen?
yes.
Okay. So in our last class, we talked about reading books or watching movies, and we're done with this part.
Yes,
So today we're going to talk about eating insects instead of animals.
yes.
So I want you to read this part for me.
Um, for ma For many people, the idea of eating a bug instead of beef is very strange. However, uh, dentists think we should start eating insects so that we can make sure everyone has enough food to eat.
Okay. So now, what do you think? Okay. What do you think? Do you think it is better to eat insects instead of animals?
Mm, maybe no, teacher.
Which one do you prefer eating? Do you eat insects?
Never.
Can you say that again?
I have never eaten insect.
Oh, you have never eaten insects. Really? I heard some people in your country eat worms, right?
Don't know.
You don't know. That's a lie. Some people eat worms. Let me show you this. Um, some people eat this, grasshoppers. This one. Do people
I
eat
don't
this
know
in
the jar.
Vietnam?
I don't know the jar. I have never eaten that.
Okay, let's say not you, not you. Do people in your country, do they eat this? Not
I
you.
don't. I don't know.
Okay, so you only eat meat, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you only eat meat. Okay. So we're going to skip this part because this part says, think of any insect that you have eaten or heard about. Okay. And you say you've not eaten insects before. So we're going to skip this part. So you won't know what any insect tastes like. So we're going to skip
Yes.
this. So it starts with the warm-up questions. The warm-up question says, how do you feel about eating bugs every day?
Mm,
How do you feel about eating bugs every day?
I think I feel dirty.
You feel what?
Dirty.
Oh, you think it's dirty.
Yes.
So you feel that eating bugs every day sounds weird, sounds unusual,
Yes.
right? Because bugs are dirty. So I want you to read the second question.
Will there be enough food for everyone in the future?
Okay? Will there be enough food for everyone in the future?
I
Do you think there will
um,
be enough food for everyone in the future?
maybe knowledge
Why?
because we are eating much meat of animals such as tiger, a cow.
Okay, we are eating more meat of animals
Yes,
and
and if we're still eating anymore in the future, eating many animals in the future, I think in the future it won't have enough food for everyone.
okay, that's a good idea. So you think we are eating so much meat this time? We eat too much meat from animals. So if we'll continue to eat this amount of meat from animals, there would be shortage of food in the future, right?
Yes,
Because animals will be few. We'll have just few animals left, right?
yes.
Okay, that's a good point. So now, do you want to keep bugs in your house? Do you want to
No,
keep bugs in your house?
no,
Why?
no. Because when I because when I take a shower, when I see the bug, I will kill them because I don't like them. They're very dirty. And when they run on my body, mm, bugs eggs will hurt me, so I don't like them.
Okay. So if you see bugs in your house, you get scared.
Not scared, yeah.
Okay. You feel irritated because they are dirty.
Yes.
Okay. So maybe you feel irritated. Irritated. Let me write the word in your language so you understand what I'm talking about. Um, irritated. This.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. All right. I understand. Okay. So now let's go to the comprehension passage. Eating insects instead of animals. So I want you to read this for me.
We usually think that bugs are ugly and cause many problems. But in the future, we may eat insects for breakfast, lunch, and even dinner every day. Why will eat insects? First, it will it will save our environment. Farms will and farm with animals need a lot of water, land, and animal food. Animals such as cows and pigs also cause large amount, amounts of gas. These gas, these gases are making our world warmer. If we eat insects instead of animals, such problems will not occur. Second, bugs are very good for our health. They contain a lot of protein and vitamins with very little fat. So people eating insects will be healthier than people eating beef or pork. And the problem is that many people do not want to eat insects. In rich countries, citizens think that bugs are not good foods. People do not change their thinking easily, so governments cannot make people eat insects. Another problem is that eating bugs can sometimes make us sick. This is because they sometimes contain bad elements. Therefore, people must be very careful when they cook and eat bugs. Finally, many people may still believe that insects are dirty.
Okay? So eating insects instead of animals. We usually think that bugs are ugly and cause many problems, but in the future, we may eat insects for breakfast, lunch, and even dinner every day. Why will we eat insects? First, it will save our environment. Farms with animals need a lot of water, land, and animal food. Animals such as cows and pigs also cause large amounts of greenhouse gases. These gases are making our world warmer. If we eat insects instead of animals, such problems will not occur. Second, bugs are very good for our health. They contain a lot of proteins and vitamins with very little fat. So people eating insects will be healthier than people eating beef or pork. The problem is that many people do not want to eat insects. In rich countries, citizens think that bugs are not good foods. People do not change their thinking easily, so government cannot make people eat insects. Another problem is that eating bugs can sometimes make us sick. This is because they sometimes contain bad elements. Therefore, people must be very careful when they cook and eat bugs. Finally, many people may still believe that insects are dirty. Okay, so the first question we have here, what are the problems with raising animals? What are the problems with raising animals? What are the problems with raising animals?
Mm, is it mm, uh, is I think it will save our environment. Farms with animals need a lot of water and animal food.
Okay.
Mm,
Problems with raising animals is that animals need a lot of water, land, and animal food, right?
yes.
The next one, why is it healthy to eat insects? Why is it healthy to eat insects?
Mm,
Why is it
because if we eat insects instead of animals, such problems will not occur. Second, both are very good for our health. They contain a lot of protein and vitamins
okay?
with very little fat.
Wait, it's just one answer, okay? It is healthy to eat insects because they contain a lot of protein and vitamins with little fats, okay?
Yes,
This is why it's healthy to eat insects because they contain a lot of protein and vitamins with very little fat. Okay? Now
yes.
the next question. Why don't many people in rich countries eat insects? Why don't many people in rich countries eat insects?
Mm, because people do not change because in rich countries citizens think that bugs are not good foods.
Okay?
People don't
So rich people, rich country citizens think that bugs are not good foods. That is
yes,
why people in rich country don't eat insects. So
yes.
why will government have difficulty making people eat insects? Why will government have difficulty making people eat insects?
Because government cannot make people eat insects.
Why?
And
Why? I'll read the question one more time. Why will government have difficulties making people eat insects? Why will government have difficulty making people eat insects?
because another problem is that eating bugs can sometimes make us sick. This is
No.
because they sometimes contain bad elements.
No. Okay? Remember
Mhm.
this question here. I want you to understand what you're reading. This one here says, why don't many people in rich country eat insects? Why don't many people in rich countries eat insects? And the answer there is because citizens think that bugs are not good foods. Okay? Then the next question here says, why will government have difficulties making people eat insects? Why will government have difficulty making people eat insects? Okay? So that is because people do not change their thinking easily. Okay? People do not change their thinking easily. So government cannot make people eat insects. Okay? People do not change their thinking easily. So government do not make people eat insects. Okay?
Yes.
All right. So now the last question we have here. Why can we be sick if we eat bugs? Why can we be sick if we eat bugs? Why can we be sick if we eat bugs?
Because eating bugs can sometimes make us sick. This is because they sometimes contain bad elements.
That's nice. That's nice. That's the answer. Okay. So Kevin, this is where we are going to end today's lesson. All right.
Yes.
It's fast spent. Thanks for joining the class today. I'll see you in our next class. All right.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Goodbye,
Good
teacher.
luck tomorrow.